Can't hear you.
Thank you. Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. We've got Tango here. We are waiting for Boris. I'm sure you'll join in the next couple minutes. But we are planning to look at some setups today. Obviously, the market is quite bullish today. We have, on the Telegram group, we have been taking some setups this morning. Bitcoin, especially, is looking quite strong. Broke out on the 4-hour time frame and is looking like we might tap into this 4-hour resistance at like 43,600 to 43,700. That is a key level that I am looking at for today. Yeah, welcome Tango. Always nice to be with you. How are you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, Dylan? Hello, everybody. Doing great. Starting off the week, seen a really nice move in the morning here in the Western Hemisphere. So yeah, I'm expecting for the U.S. market open, but so far it's looking good. We are seeing a breakout on Bitcoin. We shall see if we get more volume in, but for now it's breaking out, and yeah, we're probably gonna find resistance around 43,800, 43,900. Yeah, that area. But yeah, looking good. There's a lot of setups out there. Lots of altcoins also breaking out of their bases. Some of them are were actually due for a pullback, and then they're resuming their uptrends. So yeah, I think there's going to be lots of things to do this week.
Yeah, I agree. Like I was speaking about, I know that you took a long on OP and you try to take a long on SWE, but we were speaking about this in my stream today. These coins that I'm looking at today. So I chose 4 coins that were looking quite bullish on the day, and then Chainlink. Obviously, Chainlink it broke above the weekly resistance, so I am expecting another 53%. Obviously, this is not going to just happen within 1 week, but I am expecting quite a nice move here for Chainlink, back up to 27 to 28. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's something I'm looking at. And then for SWE, same thing. SWE looks absolutely bullish as well, and it's already up 11% today. We did speak about this in the session today, this morning. It looks like it's breaking out as well. So another 32% could potentially be the next level. And then I was looking at this coin. Have you guys looked at this coin? It's called AR.
No, I haven't. I don't know what it is. Let me check it out.
Yeah, so actually, they're actually doing a buyback for all the initial investors. So I saw the one tweet and then it pumped on the weekend, and then I actually bought some at both of these levels. I do think that there's a lot of whales in this coin. You can buy it on CoinW if you on the spot section, so it's something to look at. And then OP, we spoke about that Tango earlier. The weekly candle just looks really, really strong, because if you look at this chart, you can see our price is retesting this previous level here, the previous resistance on the weekly time frame. So I think OP can definitely tap into 4.3. It might take quite a while, but overall looking quite bullish, the market. How's it, Boris? How are you?
Hey, Boris.
Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah, doing well. Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah, I mean, Tango spoke about it, but today, Bitcoin, we had that breakout. If you look in the 1-hour time frame, we spoke about it in the group today, the Telegram group.
Oh, wow.
We did actually take this long this morning at 42,700, and I am targeting like this area, this green box here, which is the previous 4-hour high over here. You can see every time price taps into the zone, we get a rejection. So this is pretty much just my TP2 for Bitcoin. Yeah, it was a really clean.
Are we live on YouTube as well?
Yes.
Cool. Can you share the link?
Yeah, sure. And Twitter.
Right.
I'll show you the link. But yeah, Boris, any setups you're looking at? How's the market for you today?
Yeah, I mean, it was looking like very kind of bearish last night. I mean, like when the U.S. futures opened. So I'm kind of like surprised to see the market bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I took these longs today is because I was looking at the market structure of the altcoins, like Chainlink, for example, was looking really, really strong, and OP was looking very strong, and Bitcoin to me wasn't really looking quite strong. But then I saw the dominance started to pump, and then it closed back above this trend line here. So then I waited for the retest, and then I've just been holding. But yeah, actually Audi as well. I also took this long today for Audi, because if you look at the 4 hour time frame, I'll show you here. The 4 hour time frame, it retested this previous low over here, and that was retested this previous low, and then I was waiting for price. The price closed above this previous resistance / support over here at 53.92, and then the next 4 hour candle retested this low, and then we got a push. That's why I did take the long for this setup. But I mean, yeah, to me right now, like a lot of coins have already pumped, so it's a bit annoying because for us to take positions now in the session, it's going to be quite hard because most coins are at resistance, and for us to take positions is just
Yeah.
quite difficult.
Yeah. I mean, there was a breakout like what 20, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's when where I opened a couple of positions. I have now a long an OP and I'm long TIA as well. But yeah, right now it's like yeah, we have to wait. If you open any longs, we have to wait first to see how they develop. But unless I see something on the 50-minute chart somewhere, I'm probably gonna wait for now. I'm also liking Sol still for
Yeah.
longer for longer time frame play. Still looking good. Still consolidating above the triangle break. Even though that candle over there that closed last week doesn't look too good. But it looks like it wants to go higher to me. To me, there's a lot
Yeah.
of there's a lot of bidding on this one at AVAX as well. So I'm expecting further follow through to the upside
Yeah.
following on this week or maybe the next one. But yeah, and the target still remains the same, which for me is around 127 to 128. That's
Yeah.
the
For
area I'll be
Sol.
looking to take profits. Yeah, exactly. And my
Yeah,
stop
these ones, yeah.
is around. Where is my stop? Let me check on the daily if I see it. Yeah, my stop is below this pivot point around here. It's around 93. So I'll
93.
get
Yeah.
out. I was about to get stopped out on when was this on Monday? Yeah, this is today actually. Today traded probably was last night when I was sleeping.
Mm.
But when you get a stop in place, you know you can sleep well. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was sleeping. Yeah. You don't know if you were in danger, so to speak. So, but now it's looking better now. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, I
good.
was looking at this earlier for Sol because I was waiting the whole day. I'm not in a position. This is what my thought process, but it looks like on the 1 hour we did get a breakout here
Yeah.
for Sol. But for me, I think I'll probably just wait for this next 4 hour breakout,
Mhm.
because the previous 4 hour candle didn't really break out. It's more of the 1 hour time frame, so I'd rather wait for so in 2 hours I'd wait for this breakout, and then I mean, like Tango was saying, 120 to 128. I would take some profits maybe at like 113, just in case we get like a rejection from that zone. But overall, like Sol did break out, so I am expecting price to move up forward, move up further. But yeah, it looks
Yeah.
clean.
I'm actually probably gonna add to the position as well.
Mm,
If it actually breaks 107 to 108, I
yeah,
might add to
this,
this position, and I will definitely take profits before. I mean, I will probably take profits around 115 to 116.
Yeah.
We're talking potential here, but yeah, well, if it consolidates below or just breaks up from here, I will probably add to this position and average my entry price. But yeah, it's still looking good. We shall see what the market does in general, but yeah, this is a nice setup.
These Sats is looking pretty good on the 1 hour to me.
Sats, let me see.
Let me check.
Actually, I don't really look at the screen, to be honest.
Where's Sats?
Sats.
Sats.
Yeah, I like that little structure there.
Yeah, I agree. I'll probably wait for this closure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this previous 1 hour, I'll probably wait for 1 hour to close above this level here. 0.604326. But yeah, the problem is now most coins have already done their move. So I took this long for Filecoin today. It was based on the 4 hour actually. It closed back above the range, and then the 1 hour candle broke out here and then retested this level, and then it was my signal to go in. But yeah, my TP1 is 5.051. I actually did already take some profits on this coin because I saw Bitcoin was approaching. The thing is, like, what I do for, like, let's just say I'm in a long for an altcoin, and like Bitcoin's approaching resistance, then I'll take some profits because of that, right? I would kind of use Bitcoin as like my benchmark in terms of, like, if Bitcoin's at resistance, it could be a good time to, like, take some profits from your alts, depending. Yeah, that's kind of how I view it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We're gonna have to wait until 11:30. I mean 9:30, yeah, Eastern time for the U.S. market open. I'm checking the ETFs. They're opening on a gap up. So we'll see if they actually can I share a screen or
yeah, go for it. I'll add it up.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it on and just leave it on. Also,
no worries.
You guys see it now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so it looks like the ETFs are gonna open up on a gap up right above resistance, which for iBeat, this is BlackRock's ETF. So we'll see. I think it's important to start checking this out. As I said before, probably if we see a break of the 25 area, we're gonna probably see higher prices on Bitcoin as well. On the flip side, yeah, I mean, right now Bitcoin is breaking up. If the ETFs open up and they start going down, I mean, there's a sell-off of that could add some selling pressure on Bitcoin spot. So we could potentially see some resistance to go up on Bitcoin. So I'm actually checking this moreover now that I think it's a great tool to help us identify the trend on Bitcoin on a longer time frame, but also on the lower time frames. For me, it's actually something that will help me check what's the selling pressure on Bitcoin. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see how they open and how they behave for the first half an hour. Do we have any news this week? Nothing important, right? We have the beige book, something like that, but that doesn't move the markets.
There's a bit of news today, but I think it doesn't do anything. The ISM services doesn't do anything. Wednesday, Tuesday nothing. Wednesday FOMC member, but like it's not power, so it shouldn't be much. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing actually. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be. I also have a position on BNB on Binance. But I've been holding this one from here. From I
This
think it
week,
was January 28, 25.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
week.
think it's consolidating here. I like it. I like the pattern. I like the price action. I'm gonna have to break this trend line though. So if we see a break of this trend line, yeah, we can definitely have a kind of a sol kind of setup. Same thing, just breaking out of this descending trend line, and yeah, I think we have a long way to go. We can actually retest this 320 area. So yeah, that's another set I'm looking at. See if it triggers.
I mean, to me, like for like spots, I think like Sui and Chainlink. Like Chainlink is crazy.
Yeah, Sui and Chainlink, best
Yeah,
best in breed, definitely. Yeah, looking great. I mean, Link. We talked about this last week. I mean, this was a long range consolidation.
Yeah.
Something you really want to see. It was due for a break. We didn't know it was going to be to the upside or the downside, right? But yeah, it was actually looking really good, and it was looking that it was going to break eventually.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We have great targets here. I think you can take some along the way, but yeah, 28 is in play for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not
Thing is,
much.
if you look on the daily chart for all of these, it's like everything is still like very choppy and just consolidating. So you really have to go on the lower time frames to like catch these moves, which I don't really like doing. It's kind of been a pain for swing traders like myself.
Yeah, definitely. For swing, it's been a bit trickier. I actually took like 5 longs home this weekend. I got stopped out of 3 or 4 of them. Got stopped out of. Wait, let me check. It was LDO, Mina. They were all looking good, but yeah, they just couldn't hold. There was a little bit of selling during the weekend. So yeah, it's a bit choppy for swing trading. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this weekend was. I was looking at quite a few setups. We were speaking about TIA this morning. I think or yesterday, last night. It just pumped quite a lot from the previous level from 17. I actually took a long, and then I got stopped out because I put my stop loss very, very tight. But just carried on moving.
Yeah.
There's not much left to do now though, because the market's already pumped.
Yeah, no, I mean if you want to like do a like scalp or something, what I usually do if I'm looking for scalps, I look on the tokens that are moving percentage wise. So like SUI, Link, that you know they're actually breaking out and moving up, and see if you get like a small little pattern that you can trade off of these. Like this small bull back here, you can play that out using stop around here on the 8 EMA. If it breaks out, yeah, you can take a long position against it, maybe with some good leverage, just to take a quick profit. But other than that, there's not much else to do. And if you're not a scalper, well, then you actually have to do nothing. Just sit on your hands and wait. There's nothing nothing to see. There's nothing worse than forcing trades. It's not something we're gonna do here. So
I'm trying to look now. Yeah, there's not much.
So I'm looking at big time. I'll share my screen. A second.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm looking at big time on the hourly. So if we can like close above here, this is like 55 EMA that I'm using. I kind of like it. If we can break above, let's say 0.32. Let's call it 33 cents to make it.
What time frame is that?
Hourly.
Okay.
But I don't know. I haven't really traded this one that much, so I'm not sure how it moves really. I think it's kind of like the liquidity isn't that great on it. Like it's just
this one made a great move, and then it's been selling off since.
Yeah. Actually, look at the 5 minute. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore.
But we are above. We are right above previous resistance, which is a very crucial area.
Yeah.
So you may get a nice bounce off these levels, but yeah, I mean, you have to look for a nice entry.
Yeah, but I did take a long on Doge based on the daily yesterday. I don't know why, because it wasn't really going down as much as the other coins yesterday, so it was showing relative strength in my view. And it's kind of like, if you ignore this candle that we had, I think this was like a rumor that X is going to launch like a payments service on the platform. But overall, it's like kind of just accumulating in a tight range. So I just took a long yesterday with basically a stop below, like really the low from a month ago. So I think if the market goes up from here or bounces, then this one will probably go up as well. So kind of like more of a discretionary trade. There's nothing really like, no real momentum here. It's just kind of like a discretionary play that I took.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like not much happening.
Yeah. I just got stopped out of TIA. It was took long on the 15-minute chart, but it's trading below my stop loss. This is an idea that didn't work out. Still looking good on the daily. It's consolidating. Maybe we get a breakout. TIA has been moving great. Gave it so many setups.
Yeah, it looks like the market's chasing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this breakout. I'm not sure about it. I don't see conviction.
Boris even said it in the beginning. He was quite bearish on this yesterday. And as well, to be honest, because I'm still expecting lower prices.
Yep. I think so.
I'll 1 hour and 2 hour. Look here. There's some PYTH. I was looking at this. This is more for spot though. But if this breaks out, it's got a target of like 0.66, which is like another 30%. So, but yeah, this is more for spot. So if price closes above this previous high at like 0.551, then it would be a good entry for spot. But it hasn't broken out yet, so it's not valid at the moment. But yeah. Yeah, same thing with Sol. This could potentially just be a fake out. That's why I'm waiting for. I'm not in this position, but I'm waiting for the 4-hour candle to close bullish above like 98.5. If it closes, then I'll into this position.
Yeah,
Because I was
I mean,
actually quite yeah.
sorry, a lot of
No, go.
coins are like, yeah, there a lot of coins have like this kind of triangular pattern, even on
Yeah,
higher time frames, and it's kind of it's hard to tell like which direction it's gonna break.
Yeah.
It's like last night I was like bearish, but now I'm like back to being neutral. I guess it's so annoying.
yeah. There's a lot of they look like symmetrical triangle,
Yeah.
which they're usually like a bilateral pattern. They could resolve to either way. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
a falling wedge or a bullish flag. You know, so yeah, it's more tricky to trade, to be honest. I think that usually, I mean, they usually resolve to the downside for my in my experience, but you know, this probabilities are not great either way. So I'm not sure if this is a kind of pattern you want to be trading.
I was looking at 1-inch as well for spot. Like, actually, I bought a couple of weeks ago 1-inch at like 0.35 around about this
You know,
area. But like my target for 1-inch is like $5, like before the bull run, because that is like the previous high. And if you're buying within these zones, I mean, you could look at 1,000% for 1-inch. Like, so I just, even if it comes lower, I'd put more money into it. But like overall, 1-inch is looking quite strong, even on the weekly and the daily time frame for spots. So we'll see. But like it's quite interesting because some coins are obviously breaking out, and some coins are still like below resistances, and they're looking quite
yeah, it's a
bearish.
mixed bag.
Yeah, it's quite hard to
For spot, I bought Blur like a month ago.
yeah.
I think Blur looks looking good. Also got these U-shaped kind of pattern that broke out, and we're now testing the breakout point. So if we could get a bounce off here, it's looking good.
Actually, so in February we have there's a whole bunch of airdrops that everyone must try. I'll get the tweet here. Where is it? There we go. So these are the potential airdrops that I'm gonna start farming this month. So if you guys do like airdrops, these are the ones that are for February. So have a look at all of these. You can find, it's called Airdrop Official, and I mean some people in Jan you can see I've made over 100k just from airdrops. So and it's very simple. All you need to do is connect your wallet and interact with like the platform. It's really easy. So it doesn't really take that much time. So if you guys are interested in airdrops, these are the ones that I'm looking at for February. Have a look at this. It's definitely something to. I mean, it's kind of like free money for me. So yeah, have a look. What I'm looking at.
So are there like a certain amount of transactions you have to make before you're?
Some of them,
Some of them have like a point system, right? Like, so I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not really familiar with how it all works.
But you can see here, like for example, even says DYGX, they dropped 312 tokens worth 7,500,
wow.
and you only had to deposit $1 on the platform. So like, it honestly depends. But some of them, the more you like transact on the platform, the more cash you'll get back. So yeah, for me, it's you can just. I mean, it's not like you're losing cash. You just have to transact on the platform, buy and sell, and just be active. So it's have a look at these. These are the ones I'm looking at as well.
So what are most of these like DeFi protocols? Like what exactly?
Yeah, mainly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll take a look later on that.
I'll send you guys a list on Teams. But like, if you're free, you must just like check it out. It's nothing to worry about.
The US, the markets are opening now, so let's see if we get like some kind of reaction.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Bitcoin again.
Super charts. Nvidia has been moving like crazy on the US market, man. What a stock. It's been crazy.
Oh, yeah, what did you guys see Meta last week with their earnings?
No, it pumped like
Uh,
20%.
Yeah,
It
they
did?
so they're gonna start doing a dividend, like a 50-cent dividend per share, starting
Okay.
I guess this quarter. So I guess that's why they rallied so much, because they're like one of the first, not the first, but not that many like tech stocks like issue dividends. So that's pretty big for
Yeah.
Meta.
Yeah.
Their earnings was quite good, right?
Yeah. Also, I remember when they made the first like name change from Facebook to Meta, like the stock took such a big hit, and now it's like
Yeah.
completely recovered. I didn't even realize that. It's like, yeah, it's like at all-time highs now. That's pretty crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Boris, niggas is so
Wow.
bullish. Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you guys like trade equities as well, or do you guys only focusing on crypto?
I trade just gold, but I have a lot of like equities in terms of like my portfolio. Like all the big ones like Amazon, Nvidia, Meta. I have Sasol. It's like a South African oil.
Those are like
company.
more like long-term holds for you.
Yeah. I don't
Right.
plan to sell
Sure.
it. I mean, Nvidia is probably like my best equity to hold for long term. I don't see it. I shouldn't see Nvidia. It's actually up to change. Yeah, the weekly time frame is just insane.
Yeah. Guys, it's how boring the crypto market is because we're looking at
Yeah,
equities on a crypto streaming on a crypto stream.
even gold's quite bearish.
Yeah.
So the market's like, I mean, we can't do anything now because we've already missed the breakout. So, like, in order for us to take longs or sells, it's just there's nothing for us to do now. I mean, Ethereum. I was waiting for Ethereum to. I didn't actually take this, but because there was no bottom wick on the 4-hour time frame, so I was quite surprised. I was waiting for price to at least create a bottom wick here back into like 2300, and then come back up, but it didn't actually do that.
Ethereum looks pretty strong to me.
Yeah, I think it's gonna pump still 2347, 2380. I mean, it closed bullish on the 4-hour back above the previous resistance. So, but there is this resistance here at 2330. So, I mean, for me to take it long now, I'd have to wait for it to flip this. Otherwise, it's not valid. Yeah, there's not much happening. It's a bit annoying.
Yeah, it seems like the Asian session they rallied things, and now I guess it's up to the U.S. session to figure out what to do with this movement.
I've been holding this Filecoin long since, I don't know, like since my live stream. Actually, we took it in the live stream. So we'll see. It actually came back down to entry. OTC hasn't really been doing much either.
No, it's been annoying.
It's also been forming this pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all these coins are forming this. Yeah, it's just pretty much every coin's forming this pattern today.
Can you add Juan to the stream? I think he's like backstage for some reason.
Oh,
Just sent a message.
There you go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
yeah, my bad.
Great, man. No worries. No worries.
Yeah, I mean, market's a bit slow at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think it's on the U.S. close where we get a little bit more volatility on the crypto markets instead of the opening bell. I mean, yeah, probably in the afternoon, maybe 3 to 4 p.m. I see something else. I'm just checking the ETFs right now. They opened on a gap up. They traded up the point, around the point, or 1%. Well, we shall see what happens there. But yeah, there's not much going on right now.
What's happening? Squeeze up. I saw FLR. I don't know. Have you guys heard of this coin?
No.
Which one?
FL Flare.
Flare.
Yeah, it's up 53% this week. I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite crazy. So after the Manta airdrop, everyone's just selling it.
Yeah.
Is that typically what happens after an airdrop? Does the coin usually
Exactly.
like tank?
Yeah. A lot of people sell. I mean, it's the same thing with Jupiter, actually. Same thing with Jupiter.
Jupiter also released an airdrop, right?
Yeah, I got
Basically.
1,200 airdrops. And I didn't even do anything. I just had a Phantom wallet. Barely did anything. But that's what I'm saying. With these airdrops, you can make like sometimes like a couple grand. Yeah, I made like $600 just from this one, and then I sold it straight away. Yeah, let's see. I think the market's trying to sell it.
Hey guys, there's this one trade I've been holding for over a month now. Mask.
Mask.
Yeah, 'cause I'll show you the setup. Cause
yeah.
Yeah, hold on, let me share my screen.
I don't think I've never held it.
No, it's like a new. Like I'm literally holding it on my copy trading account. I'm sure a lot of people have given up. Like anyone still following me on that trade, I'd be so surprised. But I basically saw this breakout back on January 6th. Now I didn't buy in this candle because it's like too overextended. But I decided to buy the pullback like right here, and then like I set my stop below this wick, and I got close to being stopped out on this candle on the 23rd, but it's kind of just like going sideways. So I still have like no reason to exit. It's just like like literally except for like this candle, just almost like a 3-month consolidation, right? November, December, January, February. So like I'm gonna continue to hold it. We'll see.
That better pay out.
Probably hold the record for the longest open futures trade for an altcoin.
Well, you using leverage on that one?
Yeah, not much. It's like
because
this one is very volatile.
Just asking because
think max like five.
It can take up your capital. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm
allocate
good.
On something else. Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever I've held a coin. My longest, I think it's like 3 days. Yeah, I actually started a new copy trading account for high leverage. I've named it Weapon.
What's the name?
Named it what?
Weapon. Yeah, it's just for like high leverage, like 50x.
You said you like doubled that account the other week. Is it still going?
Yeah,
well?
like, well, I only started copy trading.
Mhm.
Not like
The US market looks weak on the open. ETFs are trying to fill the gap. The SPY is going down. We're actually seeing a little bit of these, sell off on Bitcoin as well.
yeah, if you look at the Nasdaq, I mean, it's kind of topped out. Like, I don't know when this was, but I was looking at. That's actually a good entry. But I'm also sure, like, the Nasdaq. I haven't really been looking at it much in terms of crypto. What are your thoughts on, like, is it correlated still, or?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really that correlated like last year, but
Yeah.
I think that's because, because of the ETF rumor, the ETF news. But now that that's out of the way, and the ETFs are like actively going to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq, I think there might be more correlations. I think
Yeah.
people are going to like treat it more like almost like a tech stock. So, I mean, we'll see. The problem is there's just not enough data yet to come to any conclusions because the ETFs have only been trading for like less than a month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The market's just a bit boring at the moment. Only coin that I can see just carrying on is probably Sui, and I mean OP just looks so clean. Like the weekly time frame is so bullish to me.
Yeah, OP looks good. I think it needs more volume.
Yeah.
Also looking at ICP on the daily.
Yeah,
Also brought up this descending trend line, and it's holding above. If you see the 3 candles it made, they're pretty much indecisive candles. So that's actually good because it's still holding above. Same kind of pattern like salt. So yeah.
I remember on our spot group we bought ICP at like 4 or something, 4.5.
Yeah, I think it's still looking good.
We are in the daily. This would work out.
Yeah, so Sats isn't looking that great anymore on the hourly.
Yeah, it's rejecting from this unit. The thing is, like, the market structure is quite bearish. So, in order to flip bullish, it needs to, like we spoke about, it needs to close above this level.
Yeah.
So I don't really trade Sats just because of liquidity and stuff. CHZ. What's happening to CHZ?
What happened with CHZ? Did it break? Or
Gorgeous.
check.
it's holding this level, yeah, no point. I bought some
Okay, still hold.
short
That's nice.
short time.
I'm gonna go long SUI on the 15-minute chart.
Yeah,
Against yeah. I'm gonna go long against 160.17 for a quick trade.
you're going to take off at these highs.
Yeah, but
So the range is actually stop losses. Yeah, it's 1 is to 2.5, so it's decent.
yeah.
Yeah, this would be the setup here. So you're gonna keep the stop below this wick here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try it out for a trade. Bitcoin might go a little bit lower though, so I'm not sure if the timing is right now. Might see traded back to 43,200, which is where the 21 EMA is at, and the previous resistance level that broke earlier today. So I'm not sure. Yeah.
I mean, I'm bullish on this coin on the high time frame. So the 1 hour, the 1 hour closed above the range as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I look for breakout. So like for me, I'll probably just wait for this next 1 hour to flip and then. Let's see.
Yeah, actually on the daily it looks very good. I think for this one I'll just wait for the daily candle to close. This is kind of like a continuation kind of pattern.
Did you wait for the daily close and then the retest of the previous daily resistance?
No, I'll just mark it in there. If it still looks like this. Yeah, honestly, I don't really 99% of all my trades are market. I don't really I don't really perfect my entries just because I do use kind of like a wide stop loss. So I do give my trades some room to breathe. That's why a lot of the time they'll be in drawdown for a bit before hopefully reaching my target or my take profit.
I mean,
I'll just be monitoring SUI. Haven't bought it yet, but I think it's the only setup that I might find for a quick trade right now.
I think this whole push-up's a fake out, to be honest. I don't.
Yeah, it's like Bitcoin's still coming down since the U.S. Open.
Yeah, I don't think.
What are you guys predictions for Bitcoin itself? Do you think it'll? Fun question. Are we gonna get to 50,000 first, or go back to the previous low, 38,500 or below?
Yeah, I think 38.
Yeah.
Unless we get an unexpected event, price action still looks good because we got the fake breakout on the fake news of the ETF What was that? What was that in January 11th? But so
Yeah.
that's really like, there was a lot of appetite there to buy. And that's what the price action is telling you. But then more importantly, we have the bounce of the 38,500 area, which was a level of important support. So I think it's still bullish. I mean, we're still in the range. So the more we consolidate above 45K, more probabilities we have to break out and test the 48 to 50K area
Mm.
in the short term.
It's been
So
pretty much in the 40,000s for like 2 months now, except for like really just a couple, maybe one day, or
yeah,
just like a few
Yeah.
days. Otherwise, we've just been stuck in the range. We kind of had like the false breakout upwards on the ETF announcement, but that was like kind of expected. And then we had the, I guess, false breakdown on like the 22nd, and then just went back into the range.
yeah.
So definitely a tricky time for anyone looking for like a directional move one way or the other.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, for
correct.
me to be like really bullish on Bitcoin, like obviously this daily candle looks good at the moment, but like I'm just, for me, this level here at like 43.6 to 43.800, it's a really strong resistance. And also if you look left here, it's the same thing. Like I would need to see like a strong daily close above this level here. Until then, it's probably just range. 1 hour. Down.
I'm checking on Bitcoin now. It's testing the previous resistance level. Maybe we get some stops triggered from longs. We'll see if we retest. We retest that area and bounces back. Also, the ETFs are closing in on the gap. So let's see.
Interesting.
The Audi. I took this long on Audi,
Oof.
but like I took profit like a little bit, like 54, because I wasn't convinced about this breakout. Yeah, if Audi closes back below, yeah, because I was waiting for this to happen. Audi come back down here and then take a long, but it didn't really happen. Check Axie. Axie did some weird movement today. Yeah, look here. So weird. Pumped like 3% and then dumped like almost 5% in like 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
I think actually there was a lot of selling
Yeah, like
lately.
this.
There was like a wallet that moved.
Yeah.
I don't know how much worth of AXS. I think it got sold on the spot.
I'm not so sure.
Notice a lot of the gaming tokens aren't doing that well. Like they kind of had the big rally, like Sand and Axie, and what's the other one? Mana. Is that a GameFi token?
Yeah.
That one. They're all looking like the same. Really, like they have all the same pattern.
I mean, Sand is still so cheap. Yeah. What's Mana? I haven't actually looked at this coin in I don't know how long.
Yeah, I think we added it like maybe a month ago.
Okay. Mana and Sand are basically the same coin. Oh, they are, right? At the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so sure about GameFi tokens at the moment in terms of uh, like any rallies or anything. Sweet's still holding though.
Yeah, it's still there. I mean, BTC is still going down, and Swiss holding. We'll see. If we get a bounce
Yeah.
off on Bitcoin, it might trigger. Just placed my order, so I'm just waiting. Getting long above 162. What was it? 160. 162.66.
104 million has been sold by Grayscale today.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder. It's probably because they're moving their holdings to like a lower fee ETF, because Grayscale like charges like 1.5%, whereas like BlackRock, it's like what is it, like 0.25 or 0.5, and like they waived the fees for the first 6 months. So I don't know why people. Yeah, it's like doesn't make sense why Grayscale is charging such high fees.
Yeah. I don't know, would that have an effect on the market? Ethereum's coming down a bit as well. The only thing that's really looking bullish is Sweet, to be honest. Everything else is, in terms of like lower time frame. Yeah.
So the ETFs fill the gap. Shall see. Maybe we get a bounce on Bitcoin now.
You know, just looking at Bitcoin on the daily, and it's like, if you notice, it's like Bitcoin goes through these like choppy consolidation periods. I'm sharing my screen. Can you show it?
Yeah.
So kind of just drew this up. It's kind of ugly looking, but yeah, all the circled areas are basically areas of consolidation. So we have like a big move, and then just consolidates, big move, consolidation, big move, consolidation. So really, most of the time, Bitcoin is just like going sideways throughout the past year, really. So that's the same thing that we're experiencing now. That's kind of like, that's why I want to like catch the next move, whichever direction it is, because if you miss the move, it just basically just goes sideways. So yeah, kind of weird the way Bitcoin like moves in comparison to other.
I think the next
like, not only other coins, but like other assets.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The next event we have on the horizon is the halving. So we'll see how that plays out. I mean, we're gonna have like a supply reduced by half, which is crazy, with all this new demand we have for the coin. But we'll see how the markets react, because historically we've seen rallies before the halving, but this time I'm not sure if we're gonna have it. We usually see a rally, and then after the halving, actually it's the other way around. I think there's a little bit of a sell-off before the halving, because of the miners are selling their assets to upgrade equipments and stuff. And then after the halving, we see a rally. Well, we shall see. It's going to be interesting this time, because we have a new player that has a big pocket, like a trillion in the pockets to buy. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of speculation around it, I guess.
But yeah, guys, sorry. I mean, we didn't really catch anything today. Like we said in the beginning, it's kind of the market's just, it's already had its move. But overall, the market's still holding, like Bitcoin's still ranging. So yeah, in order to take trades now, I just don't see like any short-term trades at the moment. I would need to wait for some type of breakout again. But yeah, thanks guys for being here. I do appreciate everyone being here, and thanks Boris and Tango.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
Tango, you are going live today, right?
Yeah, I have my live today. Yeah, in the afternoon, US time. Yeah, so I hope you guys join.
Yeah, guys, make sure you join Tango. He will be
What
live
time are you
today.
doing it?
4 p.m. EST.
Oh, okay, I'll try to join if I'm free.
Yeah, everyone that's watching here, make sure you join there. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Yeah,
And then we're
thanks
doing
again.
this. We're doing this again on Wednesday, right? Monday
Yes,
and Wednesday.
exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
So on Wednesday will be 1 hour earlier from today, and yeah, we plan to do this pretty much every week. If one of us can't join, there will be someone doing it. So yeah, just if that you can mark it in your calendars. And yeah, thanks so much for joining, guys. We'll see you. Make sure you join Tango later, and then we'll see you on Wednesday. Cheers.
All right. Take care, guys. See ya.
Bye, guys. Take care.